Good afternoon, and welcome. I am Nicholas Braithwaite, Executive Dean, and by the authority given in the statutes of the Open University, I declare this congregation open for the conferment of degrees, the presentation of graduates. Distinguished guests, graduates, family and friends, it is my privilege and pleasure to welcome you to the sixth of the Open University's degree ceremonies being held in 2025. I am also delighted to welcome to the ceremony our special guests and key supporters of the University who found time in their schedules to join us today. And a special welcome to our honorary graduate, Ross Hockham. We're delighted to be able to welcome you. Each year, the Open University awards a range of qualifications that have all been worked hard for, from certificates of higher education to doctorates. For more than 50 years, the OU has been presenting graduates for their qualifications at ceremonies like this one today. For my colleagues, and certainly for me, these ceremonies are the highlights of our year because we're celebrating your success. The ceremonies are held throughout England and in Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland. Graduates, you're graduating from one of the largest universities in Europe. In fact, it is the largest. And it has an extraordinary scale, scope and reach. Now graduates, success is not solely about the qualification that you're receiving today, presented to you. It's also about the difference that you're going to make with it. And it goes without saying that today is a very important occasion in the life of you, our graduates, of your families and loved ones, as well as the university and my colleagues here, who I hope you will feel that they have nurtured and supported you throughout. Now you could be forgiven for thinking that this would mean that it had to be a solemn occasion, but that would be wrong. Let's take a lesson from the ancient Greeks. I looked this up the other day. The ancient Greeks knew how to show approval. They clapped, they clicked fingers, they waved items of clothing, and they made a general noise. So I should be very disappointed if anyone crosses the stage here today to anything less than thunderous Greek-style applause, or what other way you choose to express your enthusiasm and support. It's a celebration. So with that in mind, could I ask all of those graduates here today who are able to stand just to do so now? Please, graduates. Families, friends, Open University colleagues, let's start today's ceremony by giving these amazing graduates a huge round of applause. Graduates, you may sit down again, and just to bet that you keep in mind it's a long afternoon. Don't burn yourself out on the first few. And there's another way that you can show your appreciation to your graduates here today. If you post messages and photos on social media, be sure to use the hashtag #OUFamily to share your congratulations and celebrations with the wider OU community. Today's ceremony will begin with the presentation of those graduates who have gained higher degrees and first degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Engineering, and Bachelor of Laws. They will be presented by my colleague Billy Coker, Head of Student Support in our Academic Services Unit. We will then see the awarding of the honorary degree of Doctor of the University to Ross Hockham. Dr. Mark Jones, Associate Dean for Curriculum in the Faculty of Science, Technology, Engineering and Mathematics, will present Mr. Hockham, who will then sign the honorary graduate's book and make a reply. Then we will continue our presentation of graduates with those who have gained Bachelor of Science degrees and diplomas of higher education. I will conclude the ceremony with a final address to the graduates. So I now call upon Mr. Billy Coker to present graduates.
Executive Dean, I shall now present graduates who have gained higher degrees and have been able to attend here today. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, I present to you for a thesis entitled Applications of Complexity Theory in a UK Metropolitan Police Force, Philip Davis. And for a thesis entitled Podcasting Corporate Crime, a critical analysis of corporate crime discourses in podcasts, Jana McFarlane Horn. I present to you for a degree of Master of Arts in Art History, Laura Duthie. Tash Lofthouse. For the degree of Master of Arts in Childhood and Youth, I present to you Michael Griffin. For the degree of Master of Arts in Classical Studies, I present to you Eleanor Dickinson. For the degree of Master of Arts in Creative Writing, I present to you Sharon Aditoro. Rachel Arroyo Baez. Sarah Williams. For the degree of Master in Education, I present Fiona Hepplethwaite. For the degree of Master of Arts in Fine Art, I present to you Cecil Orland. Blair Moore. For the degree of Master of Arts in History, I present to you Patricia Wetherill. For the degree of Master of Arts Open, I present to you Rebecca Fryer. For the Master of Arts in Philosophy, I present to you Sally Palmer-Smith. For the Master of Business Administration, I present to you Ian Abbott. Gina Hurd. Ander Martinez de la Thea. For the degrees of a Master of Business Administration and a Bachelor of Science, I present to you Sarah Murphy. For the degree of Master of Business Administration, Technology Management, I present to you Alberto Zuin. For the degree of Master of Education, I present Oliver Aston. Sharon Gates. Natalie Gould. Sarah Gurney. Emma Percy. Caroline Popplewell. For the degrees of Master of Physics and Master of Science in Space Science and Technology, I present father and son, Paul and Thomas Dooley. For the degree of Master of Engineering, I present to you Chris Johnson. For the degree of Master of Science in Finance, I present to you Svetlana Agieva. Hayley Michelson. Tracy Stubbs. For the degree of Master of Science in Global Development, I present to you Babakali Burry. For the degree of Master of Science in Forensic Psychological Studies, I present to you Claire Gilbody. For the degree of Master of Science in Forensic Psychological Studies, I present to you Molly McElveny. For the degree of Master of Science in Mental Health Science, I present to you Helen Brown. For the degree of Master of Science Open, I present to you Leanne Armstrong. And for the degree of Master of Science in Psychology, I present to you Jonathan Bennett. Caitlin Hurst. Natalie Jones. Samantha Sunter. And Sarah Thompson. Executive Dean, I shall now present graduates who have gained Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Engineering, and Bachelor of Laws degrees and have been able to attend here today. The full subject details are printed in the insert within the ceremony program. I present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Farhan Abdullah. Daniel Adamson. Curtis Ainsworth. Tracy Armstrong. Catherine Arnold. Beth Ayres. Sarah Bonds. Sonny Bava. Madeline Bailey. Matthew Blake. Tom Blakeborough. Claire Burrett. Kaylee Bowen. Jack Brooks. Karen Brown. Joanne Bergin. Holly Charlesworth. Poppy Clemson. Stephen Concannon. Catherine Cotter. Sophie Craig. Kimberly Cunningham. Vanessa Dagilite. Margaret Davidson. Declan Duncan. Aisha El Hefi. Debbie Galton. Megan Greaves. Emma Griffiths. Hannah Gurney. Rob Hamer. Beverly Hancock. Debbie Harrison Musgrove. Michelle Hewitt. Victoria Hughes. Joe Humphrey. Alicia Jackson. Neelam Kaur. Alia Khan. Alina Khan. Saiba Khan. Shahina Khatoon. Charlotte Lee. Samantha Lenton. Melissa Lindsay. Rachel Lomax. Angel Maynard. Nathan McBurney. Georgia McCourt. Peyton McLachlan. Faye Miller. Danielle Morris. Deborah Murphy. Kimberly Murray. Andros Navarro Paredes. Rachel Naylor. Lauren Nightingale. Ronnie O'Connor. Emma Portis. Jadine Ramsden. Karma Riddle. Roxanne Owen Williams. Ellen Roberts. Catherine Roberts. Helen Salt. Selma Savage. Zinash Abdul. Khadija Shad. Mohammed Shareb. Megan Shaw. Nicholas Lee. Sarah Spencer. Savannah Stevens. Hayley Sutlubulak. Laura Sutton. Sophie Swingler. Paula Williams. Rachel Todd. Donna Tucker. Kimberly Turner. Mary White. Kim Whitfield. Hannah Wilson. Nicola Woodside. For the degree of Bachelor of Engineering, I present Craig Childs. Michael Clapperton. Marcin de Beck. Dominika Drabinova. Colette Heaton. Stephen Leake. Kerry Morgan. Sonia Osuchi. James Russell. Paul Sherrington. Darren Thomas. Joseph Vikvari. And for the degree of Bachelor of Laws, I present to you Richard Bales. Sarah Beebe. Isabel Brock. Emily Broughton. Chelsea Oliver. Nadra Campbell. Adrian Clark. Millie Cowsill. Kirsty Creamer. Victoria Ford. Colette Inskip. Joshua James. Sarah Johnson. Victoria Kinder. Rebecca King. Mark Longstaff Coleman. Natalie Miller. Clara Rose Malloy. Dave Pilgrim. Samantha Pugh. Laura Roberts. Daniel Smith. Shalita Talbot. Liam Vickerman. Chloe Walker. Oliver White. Leanne Wollstonecroft. And Bradley Young.
Executive Dean, colleagues, graduates, guests. Ross Hockham is a self-taught astronomer whose passion for the stars and planets has helped open up the night skies to thousands of enthusiasts. Ross's interest in astronomy began when he was given a small tabletop telescope and was amazed at what he saw. He soon began sharing his discoveries with local schools and community groups. He then took the step of founding UK Astronomy as a way to share his passion with even wider audiences by encouraging people across the country to look up and discover the universe from their back gardens. Based in the Open University's hometown of Milton Keynes, UK Astronomy has a thriving education and outreach programme, running events in clubs, community groups and care homes across Buckinghamshire. It boasts a mobile planetarium and observatory and provides guides on everything from buying a telescope to photography of shooting stars, as well as understanding and interpreting the night sky. UK Astronomy has grown into an online community with more than 25,000 enthusiastic members with various levels of skills and knowledge, working alongside half a dozen expert volunteers, all committed to supporting and encouraging one another in their shared interest. It was a particular source of solace and hope during the pandemic as people found connection and community. Though the charity focuses on promoting observation from the United Kingdom, Ross also lends his expertise to the TGP Nominal podcast and reaches audiences all over the globe. Ross's endeavours are all the more extraordinary because they happen in his spare time, when he is not serving as a firefighter in the London Fire Brigade. He runs a regular astrophotography competition and develops educational resources, as well as offering a packed schedule of stargazing opportunities. In addition, he has also mentored disadvantaged children in local schools in Milton Keynes. As a result of his efforts, Ross has received a Points of Light Award from the Prime Minister, been awarded a Medal of Honour from the British Citizens Awards, and was named a Coronation Champion in the awards presented to exceptional volunteers during the 2023 celebrations. The Open University is internationally celebrated for its groundbreaking space science, and our fantastic team of astronomers and planetary scientists are central to that. Their research, which ranges from the exploration of Mars to discoveries of distant gravitational lenses, is helping us arrive at a clearer understanding of the universe and our place within it. Our academics are also committed to astronomy education through our innovative talk curriculum and our support for informal learning. It is therefore a real pleasure to honour someone who shares our commitment to widening participation in the sciences, who exemplifies the ongoing pleasures of lifelong learning, and whose delight in sharing knowledge with others resonates so strongly with our own mission at the Open University. Executive Dean, by the authority of the Senate, I present to you for the honorary degree of Doctor of the University, Ross Hockham.
Thank you so much for letting me be here today and enjoy your day with you. As people who know me, like my wife up there, I will point her out on the balcony because she doesn't like the limelight, just like myself. You wouldn't believe it, standing here today. I am truly humbled and honoured to be recognised alongside all the graduates here. You see, I didn't come here today as a scientist, an astrophysicist or an academic. I'm just Ross from Epsom, the guy who left school in 1999 with 5 Cs, knowing what grades he needed to hopefully join the fire service at that time. That was my dream. Go hit the gym, get better at my maths, study for the tests involved. All working in a variety of jobs, random jobs around the years, on and off, to hopefully one day become a firefighter. I wanted my life's ambition to be to help people, serve the community, and go home each day thinking that in some small way I had perhaps made the world a tiny bit better. I'd found my calling. That was, until my wife bought me that tiny little telescope for my birthday. I'd actually said that I wanted mitts for my motorbike for the winter commute, but she told me that was boring. I think she may be regretting that decision now, because the moment I pointed that telescope at the planet Jupiter, everything changed. I may well up, by the way. A passion ignited inside me, a drive, a need. I actually ran inside like a child, shouting, "Come and look, I can see a planet, it's got moons and everything," and then rushed back into the garden, not to be seen for a few hours. I thought, I have to show others this, it's amazing. How did I not know this at over 30 years old? When I first started, I wouldn't even call myself an astronomer. I honestly did not know my Orion from Uranus. I'll pause for a moment. I felt I knew nothing about the subject, and ever since I was a kid was utterly terrified of standing up and speaking in front of anyone. I slowly found out that my greatest fear actually became my greatest asset. I did a first talk about 10 years ago to just about 12 people. I was still a nervous, sweaty wreck by the end, but they loved it. UK astronomy had begun with one man's passion, a desire to learn, inspire, and share the skies with everyone, to make it accessible to all. What makes this recognition today so personal to me is that it comes from the Open University, a place that shares the same values that have guided me. Being inclusive, because everyone deserves to feel welcome and valued in learning. Being innovative, because there's always a new way to inspire curiosity. And being responsive, because whether you're talking about education, stargazing, it's all about meeting people where they are. We have a mobile observatory, a VW Crafter van. If you put the word space in front of crafter, it's a spacecrafter. So it's a VW spacecrafter van now, full of astronomy gear, which means we can reach anyone in the UK, bringing the skies to you. The OU may not know this, but I actually did complete some of their free online courses about moons when I first started out, and attended 3 public talks at the OU in Milton Keynes, where I live, about eclipses, binary stars, and exoplanets. I even visited the observatory there, so thank you for fueling my knowledge. I've always said that space is for everyone. You don't need a degree in astrophysics or a huge telescope to enjoy the skies. Just a bit of passion, a warm drink, and a willingness to look up with your eyes. The same can be said of education. You just need that opportunity to ignite the spark of curiosity, and maybe a bit of encouragement from someone, like my wife, to say, you can do it, you've got this. And that's what the OU provides in abundance. So today is about you, the graduates, whether you've studied from your kitchen table after putting the kids to bed, in between night shifts, or in your spare time. You've all achieved something remarkable. Your resilience, determination, and dedication are inspiring. The knowledge and skills you've gained will not only shape your future, it may shape others as well. We've all taken different journeys to be here today, right now, together. That journey is what truly defines the you in the OU. So if there's one message I'd like to leave you with today, as I do at the end of all of my talks, it's this. Follow your dreams and passions, even if they start with a wobbly telescope and no clue what you're doing. Even if you didn't fly through school with top grades, because with those dreams and that passion, with a bit of determination and the people around you who believe in you, up there I can hear them all, most of them, it's that and the Open University that will make these things possible for you. And you are testament to that today. You are sat here thanks to all of that. So a round of applause to you, today's graduates. Congratulations. Thank you to the Open University for showing that that education can be for everyone, and thank you for this amazing honour. I am honestly truly taken aback. So as astronomers like to say, thank you everybody, clear skies.
Executive Dean, continuing the presentation of graduates, I shall now present those who have gained Bachelor of Science degrees and diplomas of higher education and have been able to attend here today. The full subject details are printed in the insert within the ceremony programme. I present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Science, Emma Arnold. Oluwatoyin Ashaka. Jonathan Ashman. Shawana Aslam. Ria Barker Maxwell. Stephen Batson. Lauren Bourne. William Briggs. Amanda Brown. Daniel Burnley. Anthony Burns. Kundai Bawawa. Beauty Chawanda. Kimberly Chester. Tracy Chesterman. Amy Clark. Amy Clayton. Anna Cockbain. Julia Kaur. Chris Davis. Jordan Davis. James Dean. John Dowd. Casey Downs. Faye Dudson. Rebecca Elliott. Kieran Fell. Charlotte Fish. Becky Gitcham. Rhys Green. Humera Haider. Heather Hall. Christina Hawley. Lee Harrison. Damien Heaney. Charlotte Hayes. Olivia Hoare. Ellie Hodgson. Melanie Holden. Kira Hussain. Ailsa Howitt. Tyler Hughes. Ashley Jacobson. Olivia Kinsey. Khadija Kubra. Jake Kumar. Dominique Lavelle. Amelia Lewis. Fiona Little. Esme Magna. Zainab Mahmood. James Manders. Lauren Marsh. Chloe Martin. Sophie McCartney. Tesney McChesney. James McConkey. Daniela McHugh. Elizabeth McNally. Harriet Milburn. Taiba Mumtaz. Claire Myers. Alan Neal. David Parker. Ross Patterson. Ben Peterson. Carrie-Anne Petty. Lindsay Peely. Rahisa Rehman. Jacob Riches. Eleanor Roberts. Emma Robbins. Gareth Rogers. Sophie Rogerson. Fiona Schofield. Zilhuma Shah. Talha Sheikh. Katie Shepherd. Sarah Smith. Daniel Spencer. Shani Stevenson. Ian Stockbridge. Daniel Stott. Charlotte Swales. Oscar Trower. Michael Valerga. Sarah Vickers. Carrie Vosper. Rebecca Wilkinson. Hayley Woodmass. Madison Wright. Heather Yarker. And for a Diploma of Higher Education, I present Nabila B. Junior Chanakira. Tazim Hussain. Sophie Littlewood. And Rachel Livingston Campbell. Graduates, guests, colleagues, I'd just like to take a moment to let you know that after an incredible 37.5 years, our presiding officer, Professor Nick Braithwaite, is retiring from the Open University. A round of applause, I think, just for that. Nick has achieved so much since joining in September 1987. His work ultimately led to the creation of the pioneering and multi-award-winning Open STEM Labs. These facilities have become one of the STEM faculty's unique selling points and was recognized in 2023 by the award of the Queen's Anniversary Prize. Nick himself received the Bragg Medal of the Institute of Physics in 2020 for his work on the teaching of practical science. Nick, on behalf of the whole Open University community, thank you and all the best for the future. Well done.
Well, I'm not often taken by surprise, but I didn't expect that. Now, graduates, a little story. There's a hedgehog here. There's a duck here. Three decades ago, just a few hundred yards from this very spot, I sat outside a university lecture hall that was on loan to the OU for the summer. Next to me on the bench was an eager and excited student attending an OU residential school. She was studying the Arts Foundation course, A101. It was her first university course of any kind. She was, shall we say, a mature student, and back then, I was a barely mature lecturer in electronic materials at the start of my own OU journey, getting to grips with teaching on a residential course in engineering. We rose together from the bench and went inside to listen to an impromptu piano recital put on by one of the arts tutors. We were, I suppose, living a sort of educating Rita story of our own. The tutor played Liszt with appropriate panache, and we applauded. But from his seat at the piano, he raised a hand to quench our enthusiasm, saying modestly, "No, please. I mean, you don't applaud at the end of a tutorial, do you?" Well, OU graduates, whether or not you have ever applauded at the end of a tutorial, my esteemed colleagues here represent all those who have supported your learning. Therefore, graduates, I invite you now to show your appreciation of them. Now, I know that you're gold standard students, and you should know that these people here are officially gold standard teachers, educators, and facilitators. This was announced a couple of years ago as the outcome of a sector-wide evaluation known as the Teaching Excellence Framework. And in that exercise, the OU got a first, so to speak, being one of only 33 institutions awarded an overall gold classification. Now, graduates, as you know only too well, the multiple challenges of being an OU student are second only to the singular challenge of living with an OU student. So let's also share a moment to acknowledge on behalf of all students the amazing support given to you by family and friends. Well, what's this doing? Back to me and the mature arts student 30 years ago. We met each night on that bench for the rest of the week to chat over our growing confidence as members of an open university that is more defined by its people than its buildings. In all the intervening years, hundreds of thousands of students and thousands of staff have come and gone. And as you join the community of OU alumni, it's your turn to take up the challenge of becoming OU ambassadors. Older established universities may have had more students to date, but most of them have long since shuffled off their mortal coils, whereas most of ours, like you, have only just begun. You may be wondering what an arts student and a technology lecturer would find to talk about during a week-long tuition event. Well, we shared ideas on the basis that if you can't explain something in plain language to a careful listener, then you probably haven't quite understood it yourself. That's actually the reason why some coders advocate what they call rubber ducking as a technique for debugging a computer program. This involves explaining to a rubber duck, they are good listeners, they're good listeners, what the code is trying to be doing. It's actually a useful technique. I find it so useful that I've started taking a duck with me wherever I go, just in case. But I have to tell you, they're not made of rubber, they're made of PVC. And actually, you can get away with just an imaginary duck. But what matters is that we, me and that art student, tried to exchange ideas across the disciplines, from engineering to literature, so that we were both the richer. Graduates, it's there. Oh, it's not there. It's normally there on our crest. What does our crest say? Learn and live. And that's what we were doing. The arts student appeared delighted to learn about electronic materials. Not everyone knows what that subject is about, so let me summarize by saying electronic materials is about the semiconductor chips that you depend on for your memories these days and for messages, for your smart devices. They're rapidly becoming smarter through artificial intelligence. Now, graduates, your intelligence is anything but artificial. And I call on you now, as I called upon the art student back then, to deploy it for the good of the next generation. And as I have also been the OU's champion for sustainability, I trust that you will live the values of the OU by using your hard-earned skills and knowledge to help ensure that society gets back to meeting its needs without compromising the chance of future generations to meet theirs. Of course, you may need to come back to learn some more green skills to achieve this, but lifelong learning is what we are all about, and we are always open. Well, alas, my mother, for it was she who sat with me on that bench 30 years ago, did not live long enough to complete her studies. Nevertheless, I saw that being an OU student brought challenge and fulfillment in near equal measure, as it may well have done for you too. So, congratulations, graduates, on this, your special day. Thank you. Now, would all of today's graduates please, if you can, would you please stand just one last time? And may I ask assembled guests to congratulate these amazing individuals one last time. The proceedings of this degree ceremony have been completed, and I now declare this meeting of congregation closed. Would all who are able to stand please do so?